So let's look at case study number 3. This is again a collaboration between Monmouth clear aligners and using Smile Vision laboratory to get predictable results. So this is Regina. Regina presented for a veneer consult. She actually mentioned the word luminaires. She wanted to have a non-invasive kind of veneers to fix her problem. She was unhappy with the shape and color of teeth number 7 through 10, just those 4 teeth. And she had this discolored composite veneer on number 10. It's a dead tooth, and they tried to hide the discoloration, plus to make it look more cosmetically pleasing. But she was never happy with it, and I wasn't happy with it either. So we did our photos. Photos super important. So we go to the next slide. We're going to see her photos. So this is on that first visit. If on a profile, you see the teeth are proclined, they're also rotated. You could see in the intraoral occlusals, there's crowding that's going on. Luminaires, I don't do luminaires personally. I believe in minimally invasive dentistry. Preparation, though, is super important to get good results. Either way, we had to straighten her teeth first, and I wasn't going to send her out to an orthodontist for a case like this. This is something you could do at a general dentistry office using something like Monmouth. So if we advance to the next slide, we're going to see Regina at the end. This is after we've straightened her teeth. She has a wider smile, less buccal corridor, dark space. Everything is aligned really nicely. Now it's time to get John and Smile Vision and to showcase what we could do for you from this point forward. Again, she asked for 4 teeth. So if you go back one slide, this is following clear aligners. Next slide. What she wanted is going to be 4 teeth. So if you go one slide forward, and then we said, you know what? Let's do one more. Let's do 6 through 11. And if you toggle back and forth there, Chris, between the 2 options, and I'm showing this to the patient, she noticed, hey, my teeth look brighter and fuller when I have 2 more veneers. And I said, yes, I wanted to show you what you wanted, the 4 teeth, but we're limited. It's the incisors. We can't make them brighter than the rest of your smile. But as you get closer to that buccal corridor, you could actually brighten your teeth. And the moment she saw this, the emotions were like, oh, yeah, let's do 6 through 11. So we ended up doing that. We ended up prepping the teeth in perfect alignment following Monmouth aligners. If you go to the next slide, we got a wax up based off of the simulation. Just as John was explaining, everything is measured out exactly based off of the facial imaging. We also have the inclinations and everything perfect, and that's the wax up for Regina, 6 through 11. And this is after the temps. I mean, she was ecstatic. She was like, I'm done. I'm like, no, you're not done. These things can't last more than a few weeks. You have to come back for the final. We go on to the next slide. And we have the actual after. There she is, smiling. Now, this all took 7 months, straightening her teeth, getting the derotations with Monmouth clear aligners. There were actually 0 refinements needed. In case when you're working to have a secondary cosmetic procedure, you don't need perfection. I probably would have done a refinement on her, probably just 1. But I needed it close enough that I could do something that's minimally invasive. And that took about 5.5 to 6 months. And then we did the preparations and had the veneers placed. Smile Vision simulation, we used the template technique so that her provisionals, her temporaries, she felt were the same in her mouth as the final outcome. John, in this case, great communication with the lab. We used Emax veneers based on the coloration and for other reasons, number 6 through 11. And here's her after full face, and then we get a little closer. You can see the color is gorgeous. She's looking great. You could see from the occlusal views how we expanded the arch, and everything's in a much healthier position. All right, let's do one more case, and then